Hello my friends and welcome to another Tuesday of tutorial. I am Leonardo Perez Nieto and we will paint a fishing boat in watercolor. I want to thank Skillshare who is sponsoring this video. We begin by sketching the boat with pencil. Very easy, about this size, and notice that I am drawing it about at 1/3 from the bottom and also roughly about 1/3 to the right. Compositionally, it looks more interesting like this than in the center. I drew two people on it, and now we start painting the watercolor with the yellow. This is going to be the wake, of course, and the idea is that it will be illuminated, and we will do everything else a bit darker, I think. Now I will sketch some birds, some seagulls flying around, because these guys are fishing. So the birds are very interested. Good. Here, here, and over here also. We get most of the page wet except where we have the yellow, and we add blue. Carefully and try not to go over the yellow. If you do a little bit, just lift it up with a tissue paper. It would have been easier to use a masking fluid, but I didn't have one to hand and I thought probably many people neither, so that's why we will do it this way for this time. Once the paper is dry, I flipped it around, get it all wet and add some color to the lower part. The paper is tilted so that it will run down. If there is an excess, you can lift it up with a tissue paper. And we can repeat this procedure one or many times to add more and more color. Once dry, I flip it around again to do the other part, always tilted so that the paint will run down. And remember that the watercolor dries lighter than the bright color that you see when it is wet. I'm using a watercolor paper pad, which has the paper already stretched. If you are using a single sheet, I recommend to stretch it with tape, so that it doesn't get all wrinkled once you add water to it. I paint the upper part of the boat darker, as if fog or vapor would be coming out of the water. And let's not forget to paint the birds. They will be pretty dark because the illumination is coming from the back. I mentioned at the beginning that this tutorial was sponsored by Skillshare. Let me take a minute to tell you about it, because it is pretty exciting and they have courses for free for you to take. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes covering almost every subject. For an artist, it is vital to always keep improving and learning, and therefore in the past I have paid Skillshare to take courses in it, and I'm so happy with the results. For example, I recommend this one on painting light and shadow. And if you want to learn to paint impressive landscapes, such as mountains, forests, and oceans, here is this one. It's fabulous. It makes you dream, doesn't it? And you can find really cool stuff, such as creature design, characters, anime, manga, and practically anything you would like to learn, such as, I don't know, gardening, cooking, languages, etc. Skillshare is very affordable. The yearly premium membership is less than $10 a month. And with that you get unlimited access to take all the courses you want. But it gets even better, because my subscribers, if you use the link below, will get 2 free months in which you can test it out, also with unlimited access. I recommend you to join now before this promotion expires. Okay, good. Let's go back to finish our watercolor. With a fine brush, I delineate the yellow reflection. And if we find that the edge is too hard, we can get it wet and rub it lightly. Very good, excelente, it's ready. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe to Fine Art Tips and click on the little bell to get notifications of new videos. Don't forget to check out Skillshare to get your free courses. And I will see you with more art on Tuesday.